Bluey!
Most fans of Bluey may already know about the Bluey Bonus Bits, a series of short videos mostly made in 2021, though there were a couple from 2022 as well. Obviously, the ones in 2021 mostly served as short bursts of entertainment between the Season 2 finale, Easter, and the Season 3 premiere, Perfect. But for a while, the bonus bits haven't been as prominent. There was still Bluey-related content being made, like Bingo's dance lesson, where she performs alongside Emma Watkins, a former member of the Wiggles, which means the use of cartoon characters interacting with live actors, much like Who Framed Roger Rabbit. But the Bluey bonus bits have just recently gotten kind of a revival lately. Introducing Bluey Minisodes, advertised as setting its focus on old and new characters. There's said to be 20 of them, and they're being released in batches. The first batch came to ABC iView on June 16th, and then to Disney Plus on July 3rd. The strange thing is that out of the 7 episodes in the first batch, 2 of them didn't make it to ABC iView. That meant Disney Plus subscribers got first dibs on those, though it wouldn't be the first time. Miranda Santa, the Season 1 finale, got the same treatment. The second batch of Bluey Minisodes is set to release in October, so for this occasion, I think it's only appropriate that I start talking about the first batch of Minisodes before the second batch comes out of the oven. Mind you, at the time I am making this video, I am still working on the YouTube Shorts reviewing the bonus bits. The Minisodes will each also receive their own YouTube Shorts, but this is a video that reviews all the Minisodes at once. So anyway, time to begin. Much like the Lollipop song, Burger Dog was made to be like one of those annoying techno-pop songs made for kids that have unfortunately taken up the internet. Something along the lines of Baby Shark or the Gummy Bear song. But you know what? Burger Dog puts a smile on my face. But Bandit couldn't handle it when his kids are dancing to it and pretends his phone died so he doesn't have to hear it. It was a clever plan, but it backfires when he gets a call from his wife.
Are you lying to your children again?
Yes!
Bandit's just got the new Bingo 3000, helper robot I guess, but he's got a problem keeping its legs straight. He calls technical support, he tries a few solutions, but nothing works.
Boop. Nah, didn't work, mate.
He can't return the product, he can't get a refund, so he's screwed. He'll have to settle for the broken robot, crouched legs and all. That's the thing about parents. They may have a few things to sort out with their kids, but they still love them.
I thought this thing would be faster.
Don't get me started.
This is kind of a strange one. You know those crappy kids unboxing videos you see on YouTube? This is supposed to be a parody, basically to show what could go wrong with these videos. First off, the toy Muffin's opening up isn't one she wants.
But I want Catboard Kitty Island!
But the first major issue is opening the thing itself. Even Stripe slams it on the table because it's that hard to open. Then there's other things to account for. Put in some batteries, and don't put jelly beans within 5 feet of the kid. But most importantly, what is the nature of the channel this video is uploaded on? Is Stripe really showing off his obnoxious kid for the whole world to see? Or is it just a private channel for the family? Here's a funny one. Nana's been rummaging through some old stuff and finds a letter written by 5-year-old Bandit Healer.
My name is Bandit Heller.
Oh, excuse me, Bandit Heller. Basically, we get some insight into Bandit as a kid, how he owned a skateboard, he had a pet bird, he loves his brothers, and he loves his mom. But he hates her cooking, especially her lasagna, which tastes like eating vomit. I wonder how much of an earful he got when Nana read that, considering how he saw her in Fairy Tale.
Right, you, get over here.
A lot of what I like about this minisode comes from personal experience being a dog owner. Bandit's feeling hungry, and it's a long time before dinner, so to hold himself over, he decides to eat Bluey, despite Chili's warnings.
The last time you ate a kid, you were up all night.
He should have listened, because the next thing he knew, he barfed the kid out. That should help him remember for next time. But then as he takes a whiff of the barf, he eats her again. This is so dog-like. I know this from owning a dog. Sometimes he'd eat something that doesn't agree with him, he barfs it out, and sometime later he'd eat the barf. It's one of those pieces of media that makes you go, hey, I know just what that's like. Much like Cinderella, Bandit tells a bedtime story with a comedic twist.
How about the 3 little pigs?
Yeah!
except we're only really focused on 2 of them. The big bad wolf gets arrested for trying to eat the first one, and the 2 bigs build a new house. They make a pool full of lemonade. The wolf gets out on good behavior and gets on good terms with the pigs until he had not an accident in the pool.
Ew.
Honestly, a lot of what Bandit tells in this version of the story is better understood by adults than kids. Typical of Bluey to add in that sort of humor.
Nah, I don't do that sort of thing. It's against my religion.
Against his religion to pee in pools? Well, if he's talking about religion, maybe the real reason he won't eat the pigs now is because he just remembered he was... Alright, Bandit, make it funny, but maybe take it a little at a time. And you know what? Me too.
No.
Nothing to this minisode, folks. Chili just uses her hands to simulate the movements of different animals on Bingo's back, which acts as a field. The most noteworthy things here, really, are Bingo's many different reactions to the animals that crawl on her back, and especially take note of Chili's facial expressions while imitating these animals. The one that stands out to me the most is the frog face.
Ribbit. Ribbit. Ribbit.
And just as it seemed like the minisode is going to end very calmly with the cat taking a nap, time for Chili to let out her wild side yet again.
Dinosaur!
And that was the first batch of Bluey Minisodes, though when I see people talk about them online, there's a bit of disappointment about how they don't really seem to expand their focus beyond just the Healer family. I can see where they're coming from, and it's also very noticeable that in most of these, barring Burger Dog and Muffin Unboxing, the kids' voice lines are mostly just recycled clips from the actual show. Most of the issues really come with a selection of minisodes, seeing how we still got 2 batches to go after this. In other words, the first batch really only suffered from a not-so-great selection of shorts to demonstrate firsthand what the minisodes were advertised to be. Does that mean the shorts themselves were bad? No, not really. They served their purpose, which was to simply be short, bite-sized pieces of entertainment to hold us over in between the release of seasons 3 and 4. It's just that these minisodes have evidently all been completed, and they're releasing them in these batches over the second half of the year because we still haven't gotten season 4 quite yet. The first 7 we got didn't have too much variety, but with the second batch, there's hope that we can break up the monotony. After all, we get more of what the initial advertisement said. Unicorse makes an appearance, Dad gets a tattoo, and unless he appears in blocks, Grandpa Bob will have to wait for the 3rd batch, and so will the Dreamhouse car from Escape. Either way, we'll just have to wait and see what this second batch will have to offer once it comes.